Yeah, welcome back to Threshold of Revelation. We haven't run this game in 3 months. Um, Real life happened, lots of stuff, but I did promise these guys that I will be getting them through this dungeon at the least. It shouldn't take more than a couple of sessions, as they've already done most of it, and they're at the kind of base of it. There's some shit that could happen, some shit that can't, depending on their choices. But focusing on choices, at the end of last session, they had a surprisingly kind of erudite conversation with the God King, the dead God King, titular for this episode. And it seemed like they were kind of going on a measure of kind of understanding like the nature of what the God King kind of has in mind for just everything. But that very quickly ended, and then ultimately led to a point where Silas threw a javelin into his face. Um, I will let you know it didn't do any damage, but for flavor, it is still stuck in his face. And I also liked it because Baldur's Gate was really popular at the time. So like when you're kind of walking around in the background while some other players like in an FMV, you can actually see your player fucking around. So for me it was funny. Like he's in this conversation beat and just a javelin kind of flies in through his face. But he then at the end he said, "I will show you the true nature of death." He extracted his own soul from his body, and his soul is now puppeting his body in a very strange but familiar sense to you. You understand what you look like when you are knocked out of your body by massive trauma, and you enter into a dance eternal state. It looks like this individual is similarly gifted. That said, initiative begins with him because nobody else has rolled. Everybody else has rolled. We have numbers. Hold on. Descending. So I lied. Initiative begins with
Ladder.
Ladder. How the fuck did Ladder roll initiative? Why did Ladder roll
It's
He
initiative?
climbed
Andy's
high.
token, but he clicked the ladder
Andy
by
made a
What did
cool
I
accident.
mistake.
do? How did I wait? I clicked my
The
token.
the ladder was over top of your tokens, so it just auto took the
All right.
ladder.
I think
So
this is meaningful. I'm
it's
just going to be the ladder this
it's the
game.
ladder's turn.
Hell yeah,
The
dude.
ladder is
That's
an
another
inanimate
choice.
object and has no agency. Next will be.
Wait a second now.
Okay? So you selected. You have a. Who rolled the ladder initiative?
I did.
Nick.
It's my
It
initiative.
shows him in chat as that number. It just
Look.
like
My initiative is 7.2. It's adding 7.2. It's mine. It's me. It's mine.
it also shows that you rolled that. Yeah.
You have a 20 dexterity.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Um, yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay.
23.2.
God
I'm
damn.
not aware of that.
I have 20 dex and 20 charisma.
So let me make sure everybody's in order here. It will go
I'm
next.
pretty close to the.
God King,
Sure.
something something, Uther,
Where is the-
Ezekiel,
I got
Silas,
20 intelligence, so
Centaur
Okay,
Mummies,
everybody.
Sanat, and Bodhi. And the God King's initiative will be shared by his physical and his spectral form. Okay, I'm going to change the music from not fighting to fighting. While I'm doing that, Nix, go ahead and take your turn. It's your initiative.
Yeah, man. I would like on my turn to. Oh boy. Oh, we still have the same bardic. I'm gonna use a bardic inspiration on our good boy Ezekiel,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah. Who has the wand of fireballs? Is that now Joseph? Does
I thought you had it.
I do have it. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I got that right.
I missed you guys.
Oh, shush now. I'm going to move my ladder up here. Never mind. I'm going to move over here. And I'm going to use the wand of fireballs here just to hit this one.
Okay.
Actually. Yeah, this one.
So, just as a reminder of how spells work in Dungeons and Dragons, I know it's been a while.
I had, yeah.
So you'll go ahead and you'll take a fireball template and you'll put that where you want. So it's very important for placing because it does look like.
But there's no room here to the. I can't move it any further to the left.
You can only fire at places you can see. So
I could
about
see
it.
there.
Okay, that's fine. So just him.
Perfect.
Okay,
Yeah, just him.
great. So that's the fireball detonation. Go ahead and roll it, and I'll roll the centaur's.
Air.
Dexterity saving throw. 19 on the save. 15 for the DC on a wand.
Half as much on the failed.
Correct. You did not roll it with damage, so go ahead and roll 8d6.
That's
11.
very lame for fireballs.
Okay. Nix, you rush
That's
forward.
half.
Bam! With the wand.
Fireball!
Fireball hits over there in the corner, kind of whoosh, and you can actually see the creature kind of drop down, and the feathers on its plumage kind of catch the flame, and it seems like kind of start glowing bright orange after doing so, and then sheen back to reddish tint.
Right. And this is very Nyx though. It's like more splash than substance for
Mhm.
sure. Yeah.
And then
Okay,
do you have any
great.
more movement?
Yeah, I would be like, I'm gonna just move back a little bit over here. And that's my movement.
Okay. The God King will, its essence, will start kind of creating this kind of pulse out from it that's kind of like almost in time with a heartbeat, from what you can tell. It expands outward until it is 30 feet out from it. I will create a aura that is visible and gray. And we've seen similar effects. It's basically a negative energy aura that's emanating out from the God King. Anything that starts inside of that aura immediately takes 3d6 necrotic damage. That's its action. It then will kind of move its hand, which seems to have strands on it, connected to the back of the mummy corpse. And the mummy corpse will step forward and kind of brace in against Ezekiel. I will go for some attacking. It is going to swing at you with its rotted fist, but before it does so, its eyes kind of flash bright blue, which kind of, in the grayish tone that's exiting out from the God King, kind of flares so brightly that it seems to cause every other color around it to fade away. I need you, everybody in the doorway actually, to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Hey, that's a good start.
Wait, wisdom save.
who's in the
Wisdom
doorway?
Save is different.
Yeah, so that'll be everybody.
No, it's not. It's the same. It's the same. Never mind. I failed.
Everybody, who's in that
Everybody,
kind of
even
fog.
those outside of
Yeah.
the aura?
It's a 60-foot. It's a 60-foot sight line. Everything that can see it is doing it. And since no one was really kind of positing anything, kind of looking away or directionally,
Oh, yeah.
not.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you got less than a 16,
Mm-hmm.
you are
I'm gonna use-
frightened.
I'm gonna use a
Well, I was already scared.
Exactly.
This guy
Tell me what I
seemed
don't already
reasonable
know.
until somebody hooked a spear into his mouth.
Everything's just flooding back. Like, I don't understand why it happened at the end, but here we are. So you are frightened of it until the creature's next turn. If you failed by 5 or more, which would
I
be
used Indomitable to go
Okay.
to roll again.
then 23 is success. Silas, no advantage here, so you failed by 5. Bodhi failed by 5. Nyx, you did not fail by 5. So just Silas and Bodhi. While you are frightened in this way, you are also paralyzed. Alright. That was the God King. It will then go to Uther.
Still reading my sheet. Give me 1 second.
No worries.
It didn't swing at me.
Oh, it did.
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't hear you cut out, so I just wanna make
I'm
sure
sorry,
you
I
did.
didn't mention how bad it was.
Gotcha.
I was trying to kind of, you know.
His eyes flashed and then he stumbled. he tripped off a cricket.
Oh,
Do
right.
these have a
Ezekiel.
creature type?
Undead. All of it. Everything's undead.
Just undead?
Yep.
Not undead human or anything like
Oh, the God King's subtype is demigod.
that? Okay.
The other ones are there's nothing. Yeah, centaurs are kind of a weird thing. They kind of lose their Fey traits when they are not alive anymore.
What are you guys most worried about? God King or minions?
I think God King, honestly.
Life in general,
That,
again.
that aura thing is kind of troubling to
Oh
me.
yeah,
but-
Uther, you start your turn here. It looks like you're going to take 7 on the roll.
You know what? I'll use my magical guidance, if I may, to re-roll that
Okay.
failure, and hope it matters.
You will not be paralyzed. You're just frightened, but you can still act normally. You just have a disadvantage while it's
I might be able to do
inspiration.
additional.
Oh,
No.
other bumps.
Give me a sec. It's been a minute.
We're like none of us
Favored
have
by
opened
the
these character
gods.
sheets.
Oh wait, that's just 2d4.
Yeah.
I need to get what? Like a.
16. You need to
It was a
roll-
16.
Yeah.
I could try.
Yeah, 4's average.
The spirit's hovering above the body.
No,
It's
Spirit's
2d4.
got its own spacing. I'll move it into a square where it would have been. So yeah,
Okay.
it exists. Yeah, it is creating its own kind of positionality. Yeah,
I am
success.
okay.
So Jess Silas is paralyzed.
I have overcome.
Chody. Of course I rolled low. Yeah. Typical. Why would I think anything was
Like
going to
when
change?
you said about Call of Cthulhu, I got kind of excited. I'm like, rolling low.
Rolling low?
Right?
I do that
Oh
all
shit,
the
this
time.
is Jody's jam.
Jody's going to be like,
Golf rules, golf rules.
you want to
Jody's
fucking
just rolling
wrestle?
ones out of 100 every day.
Looking at Cthulhu, he's like, you want to fucking wrestle? And Cthulhu's like, and Jody's like, I can do it. I can win. Keep rolling ones.
Bonus action Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
I'll move back. I'm gonna go for the Phantasm, whatever it is.
Yep.
I'm gonna whip his ass. 'Cause I forget I have this thing.
Okay, so it is an armor class of 7. So the whip will hit. Is the whip magical?
Yes.
Okay. It appears to be resistant to the damage.
Okay, hold on.
Out of character, I'll just put this on the table so there's no questions.
Silver.
Immune to non-magical weapon damage, resistant to magical weapon damage. Okay.
With Dread Ambusher, that does an additional D8. Where did the dice go? Here it is.
Yeah, new tool,
3.
folks.
Plus a D8 for the Zephyr Strike.
So 3 more, or 1 more, and then altogether 20.
Nice hit.
Half is 10.
And then I get a free attack. We'll do 9 more.
So it'll
And
be
with it, I will mark him as my favored foe
okay.
for an additional D6. And then the extra attack
Hit.
for another 12.
So 6. Okay. So in between Uther and Ezekiel, you can kind of see it kind of taking the damage, but all that's really happening to its ghost form is as you're kind of cutting through it, you can see red lines for a second, and then they kind of fade away, leaving remnants on the vestigial ghost form. It looks at you and will spend all 5 of its legendary action points in between Uther and Ezekiel.
Good job, Uther.
Here to piss things off.
Get rid of those.
Well, I'm here to piss you guys off because this shit's hilarious. So no save whatsoever. It touches you, and if you were a normal creature, your hit points would be reduced to 0, and you would die. However, if the creature would turn into a lingering soul upon death, this action instead causes them to become unconscious. So your physical body is unconscious, and your lingering soul exits the body. So go ahead and pull your lingering soul token. You're acting on the same initiative as your physical body. During your turn, as an action, you can, as your lingering soul, take an action, roll a saving throw, either intelligence, wisdom, or charisma, your choice, DC 21, to attempt to re-enter your effigy. But for the time being, your soul and your body are separate.
Did my body take damage or just went to sleep?
Body takes no damage because you are
Nice.
special. Technically, what I did to you would kill a normal person. I removed your soul from your body.
He
but
did
be-
that punch that they did on the Hulk, where
Yes.
it flew out of the body.
Exactly. It's called spiritual discombobulation.
Well,
Pop-
Den Mock.
Knocked your soul out of your body. So yeah,
It's
during your
been done before.
during your turns, you can act as your effigy or as your soul. Your effigy is not awake; it is unconscious. So as far as characters like rules go, your body can still be damaged. Your soul can still be damaged. And the fun part about this right now is you're effectively under the effects of warding bond, which means you have resistance to all damage as your soul, and your body has resistance to all damage because it's not got a soul. And when you have the halves, you're both taking that damage. So if I do 10 to you, instead it's 5 to you and 5 to the body. Does that make sense?
Sure.
All right. Uther, between you and Ezekiel's when I knocked you out of your block, you got your soul on the table?
How do you pull the token?
I'll do it. Dance Eternal. Fucking.
What else? Be good to know how to do that. How do you do that?
You go to characters, and then there should be a 0 folder, Dance Eternal, and then you go to
Okay.
your spirit form, grab it, drag it, and drop it onto the map. Oh my god, my mouse is such garbage. I need to get a new mouse. Okay. Ezekiel, you're up.
Yeah. I'm going to. Okay, I'll try it next time. Now that I'm thinking of it, I'm gonna use my go big
Mm-hmm.
so that I can be big boy,
You're the biggest boy.
and I'm just gonna. I guess I'm just gonna stay here because that way I'm hoping me being here will draw the centaurs to the center where I'm at, so I can kind of get like a group thing going here. So I'll just hit the thing in front of me. Does
Get the
13 hit?
necrotic damage.
Yeah, I also need necrotic damage.
From John.
Oh, right. Sorry. 8. Oh,
Alright.
sorry. Another thing, too. Souls are immune to necrotic damage. The necrotic damage
Gotcha.
is being dealt by its aura, not necrotic damage in general.
Gotcha. Does the 13 hit the zombie thing in front of me?
No.
Okay.
As we discussed,
Oh,
it's wearing kind of
D8.
that green kind of armor.
Does a 19 hit it?
That will actually.
Okay, so ignore the second giant's might damage.
Got it.
So it was 12 from the first one and 13 slashing on the second one. Magical, if it matters.
Total.
Total would be 25.
Yeah. This is just a regular ass mummy lord, so yeah, the damage is working. Well, regular ass mummy lord with equipment.
Yeah.
But yeah, smash, good times. Okay, in between, or I'm out of. I dumped it all. Ezekiel to Silas. Silas, you are paralyzed, still frightened. When it comes back around to the God King's turn, you will no longer be. The centaurs drop their feet down, raise their weapons up. One is wielding a torch, the other one is wielding like a glaive. They will both kind of rush in. One will move towards Sanat, one will rush behind Ezekiel. I did switch to the Tree Sentinel music for a purpose. This will mean that they both get the benefit of charge. And Sanat and Ezekiel both need to make wisdom saving throws. Success. Failure.
I'm gonna roll that again.
Okay. Success. Okay. Seems like as mummies, they are doing kind of a similar thing, just at a very much lower tier as the big man. They will both rush in. The one with the torch is going to, and that's the one on Ezekiel, will lose attack. 26 AC? Yes. Okay, cool. Probably the only hit I'll get all night. It's going to do 8 bludgeoning
Okay.
and 7 necrotic. And then I need you to make a constitution saving throw. And then for the one going at Sanat, it is going with this glaive. Oh, and
20 con save.
they do both. Sorry, the pike will miss. The hooves against the knot will miss, and the pike against the knot will also miss. We're rolling lots of low numbers, folks.
Neat.
Oh,
Yeah.
the pike deals extra damage on a hit, and I didn't hit with either of them. With the glaive, rather. Cool. So then the mummies are done. It goes to Sanat.
Is there any leftover? Like, did the fireball catch anything on fire? Is there
No.
any fire in the room?
Actually, very eerie fact. So when the fire hit around them, it seemed like it was kind of absorbed into their headdresses, and also the torchlights. It didn't seem to actually linger on anything. There's no scarring. There's no blackening. It's just it happened, and then the only damage that's remnant from it is on him.
Are the torches
Are the
on
torches?
The torches look to
Insufficient
be
fire?
real fire. Yeah.
Not enough fire to do what I need.
You
Okay.
must need a lot of fire.
I need 10 square feet of fire.
Okay. That's-
Ample.
Ample.
Okay.
fire? Body's pretty big.
What do I? What do I
Wouldn't
take?
be the first time.
Set the dog on fire.
Necrotic damage.
Oh yeah, dog will burn better. It'll smell horrible, but.
Oof.
Do I take? What damage do I take from the
Oh,
aura?
sorry. You're inside the aura at the start of your turn. You're taking 10.
Did Chody go?
Chody was
Good.
paralyzed. Yeah.
Scared.
Oh, okay. Sorry
That's
about
great.
it.
Let's see. Well. Oh, fuck it. We're just gonna summon an elemental. Just a regular one.
Okay. Should have
Since I can't do the big
spells.
one.
5th
How do
level,
I-
right?
It's a 4th level.
Oh.
The 5th level conjure elemental needs 10
Elemental
foot-
spirit.
10 square feet. Yeah. So this one's summon elemental. Yeah, elemental spirit, and then
Yeah.
do fire.
And go ahead. It should be. You can mess with it.
We'll put that bad boy right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna action search fire shield on myself.
Okay. And which modality are you choosing for Fire Shield?
The fire,
Well,
not fire. Like
Got
I
it.
want the fire
I understand.
around me so that when they attack me, they take fire damage.
got it. Because again, yeah, they haven't done any fire spells. There's no reason for you to believe they will. Okay, cool.
But it looks really cool though.
Yeah, so there's like a fire bubble around Sanat.
And I'm
Um,
gonna
go ahead.
face up. Out.
Okay.
What? I can do that, right? Yeah.
Well, yes,
Uh,
of course. It's a bonus action.
Just gonna pop right here.
Sure you don't want to go farther?
Um,
Because you can see back down the hallway a bit.
yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. We'll go say hello to Nyx here.
Hey yo.
And that's it.
No. All right, Bodhi, you're up. And you did not get a frightened. They did not do a big mean. So you
I
were
pulled every trick I knew
like,
to be not as scared as that huge dude.
So we're 3
I don't
points. D4s.
And I don't know if they can be feared or frightened, but
They're all
if they
immune to
can, okay. I was like, if they can, they need to do a wisdom saving throw. Just so, but okay.
Golly.
Slowly indeed.
Yeah, this is a tricky one. Remind me, what kind of spirit is Uther?
Uther is.
Is he the slashy one?
Yeah.
Poltergeist? Yeah.
Still they got claws.
Yep.
So not poltergeist, the
Wraith.
wraith. All right, I'm going in.
Did my spirit attack on that turn? or
30
no?
feet of movement.
What's that?
Does the spirit attack on the first turn or no?
The spirit created the aura.
No,
on
my
the first
spirit.
turn.
The
Spirit.
elemental spirit. Would it have attacked that turn?
Yeah, it goes on its initiative right after you. Yep.
Okay. Hold on. Oh characters. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's okay.
I don't remember how I do this.
Punch him. Get that spirit to punch him.
Action, bonus, action, move. There's an order of operations I want to do, but I don't think I have the stuff to make it happen. I'm going to reach out and touch Uther's spirit and twin the spell Mage Armor on the both of us.
Okay. So you have a 13 plus your Dex mod armor class instead of 10 plus Dex. Very cool. Very cool.
And I am going to vortex warp his body back behind Nyx.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for flavor, just to kind of give some kind of foreload to what I was going to do, you can see that the spirit has its hand kind of puppeteering the mummy. The other hand was kind of reaching down, and you could see like it kind of extending outwards, but like in this misty fashion, reaching towards Uther's neck. And you're like, no.
I slap it on the wrist.
As you take the body away.
Nice job.
Sorry, Uther, I know you wanted that back, but get it later.
Yeah, for those of you who played Vermintide, I literally was going to just be doing like the Nurgle like plague suck like moment on his body for a while.
Now,
It didn't happen.
Guardian Angel, I need you to protect me.
I need your corpse. But Uther will have to get back to it to be able to try and enter
We'll
into
figure
it.
that out when we figure it out. He has to protect me back now.
Teamwork.
So now they're behind Nyx.
Cast it out.
Uther's lifeless corpse
Ah,
And
is
you're all,
back there.
cast it out, right, Bodhi? You're done.
Yeah, that'll do it for me.
Nyx, you're out.
On the, I rolled the damage for the spirit. Does that multi-attack mean that he attacks twice since it's a 4th level spell?
Oh, I see. The elemental makes a number of attacks equal to half the spell's level. You said 4th, so 2 attacks. Go ahead and swing another one. That'll also... well, real quick, it has a bonus equal to your spellcaster modifier. What is your spellcaster attack modifier? Your intelligence is a plus what?
+5.
And what's your proficiency bonus? 4?
4, yeah.
So plus 9. So the first one would have been a 17. That would have hit. The second one would be a 14, which will not hit. So the damage on the first one was 14 plus 4 because the spell is level, so 18.
It's 14 fire.
18 fire because it's plus the spell's
Okay,
level. Okay, so that will get through. It is not immune to that. Okay, so the second one missed. 18 damage though. All right, and then Nyx, you're up.
Nyx is gonna move to right over here, and he's gonna pull out his lute, and he's gonna start singing. He's gonna sing, "Come all ye young fellows who follow the sea, to me, way hey, blow the man down, and pray, pay attention and listen to me. Give me some time to blow the man down." And when he's singing this, hopefully you feel emboldened, because I'm gonna counter charm, which gives the ability to use musical notes to disrupt mind influencing effects.
Frightened and
So they have advantage on saving throws against being frightened and charmed.
a very smart play because all of them will be trying to frighten you every turn. Okay, very good. And then do you have a bonus action?
Unfortunately, I have used up every bit of my bardic inspiration, so there's not a whole lot of bonus act. You know what? Wait a second. Do I have healing word? Shit.
Nobody's damaged. I don't
Nobody's
I am.
damaged. So,
Oh,
I am.
Ezekiel got hit, I guess.
well, since Ezekiel
I
is
am
right in the,
I'm actually bloodied.
Oh,
Really?
Got a ding on it.
since Ezekiel's right in the center of things, I will do a healing word on him at level 4. So let me do that real quick.
You got it. But anything else after that?
Nope.
Okay, I'll move into
So
the
Ezekiel 13 back.
As the hand kind of droops down and kind of like it doesn't get to perform the action it wanted to, the weird necrotic energy kind of swoops back into its hand. It looks at Uther's soul and like kind of looks over towards the body. And if I remember correctly, Jeremy, you had said when you had made your effigy, you kind of made the scars go away a bit, right?
I've never made an effigy before, so I've never talked about it.
Oh, I thought you said you reshaped so that there were no scars.
No, my body got rebuilt. My physical body lost its scars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like the ghost, it looks like it's got scars, and then the body, the effigy, is different. Correct?
Okay, then yes, yeah.
Okay.
He's
It
gonna
got
be all
fixed.
self-conscious as
You-
it goes.
You look at the God King, go, "You have reshaped your physical form somehow. Interesting. This does not appear to be an ability that he's capable of doing, hence his corpse being shit. So as he kind of takes that into account, he kind of raises his hand and starts speaking in Old Elvish, which for you, Sanat, is kind of like, oh, very creepy that he's saying these words so perfectly. But basically, he's starting to summon his army. And when he does so, I need someone to go ahead and roll a d4.
Nodded.
Would that be a spell?
It is not.
Okay.
This guy is not a spell.
Chody, roll that deck d4.
Yeah, we're going to get a 1. So his army's going to come out as one guy.
You got startled.
Alright, we'll take that.
Chody.
What have you done, Chody? Can't win for trying, you guys. Stop it. So these wraiths will appear kind of encircling around
Oh shit.
Ezekiel. The wraiths that appear are ghost-like, like you. They look like you, except the main difference is they seem to have like vestigial organs floating inside of them that are not physical. They're just these weird bright red glowing things that are inside of them. Have you ever seen the movie Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within?
Yeah.
That it's that shit. And that is his action. He is done. It'll go to the wraiths. They will all attack on Ezekiel. When they appear, you can see that they are armored, wielding weapons of old. They appear to be like old Basriel peoples who have been brought forward from death to fight on his behalf. As a bonus action, each one of them will go ahead and use their Martial Fury action, which says they gain advantage on their attack rolls until the start of their next turn, but attacks against them have advantage. And then they'll be swinging two-handed, as they are not wielding shields, these ones. 26 is the target number for Ezekiel, and not a single one hit it. Do they have multi-attack, or just the one? Yep, just the one. Alright. In between the Wraiths and Uther, I will use a single legendary action to be over here instead. Uther, you're up.
I don't know how to be a ghost.
Well,
There you
you can move towards your body, but again, you'll provoke some opportunity attacks along the way. The safest way, it looks like, is to just deal with these two wraiths. You'll get 2 attacks from wraiths, but you'll basically move through Ezekiel and around. And then you can, as your action, attempt to rejoin your body if you're not comfortable acting as your ghost.
Well, now I feel like I made a terrible.
You should just poltergeist the mummy, and then you can be the mummy.
I'm considering that.
I feel like that would be. That mummy is not.
Take over one of them centaurs.
How do you take back your own body? Do you use possession, or can you just take your own
So
body
you
back?
can possess your body, but you are not going to be able to gain the full gamut of your normal abilities. You're basically then going to use your body as a puppet, like a physical meat vessel. It's unconscious right now. To
The attack
reclaim-
action is a single attack.
Yeah, and also it's worse than that because any special like mechanics you have for your effigy won't be present. So it'll just be like a raw attack with your meat flesh. If you retake your body as an action, you have to roll a saving throw. But if you do succeed, you immediately re-enter your body and refuse all the connections that are required. I also am giggling at the child.
Eleanor.
She said hi. She said hi, Zach.
Is
Hi,
that Zach?
sweetie.
Hi.
He's a good baby.
Seems so.
No, let's.
Except she wrote on that wall I saw.
Yeah. I'm
Sticker.
gonna move here and try to possess this thing.
Okay, so go ahead and click the possession block so we can work through it together. Yeah, it's a bit. As a bonus action, so you'll still have your action available to you if you wish to continue onto your body if this fails.
Launch Ezekiel.
The creature must succeed on a charisma saving throw or become possessed. The DC for which will be your aspect modifier, which I believe for Wraith is dexterity, plus your proficiency bonus, which should be 4. Your proficiency, or your dex is +5. with
Bunny, yeah.
Uther? Okay. So then we're looking at a DC 17. So the guy will attempt. Let's see. And it's a charisma save. Not the greatest. Okay, I failed. So we move from there. While you're possessing the creature, your body occupies the same space as the host. So you are here. Or there, that's fine. You're technically 10 feet right now.
Yeah, it's fine.
You cannot be targeted by the or affected by any attacks or spells, but you suffer damage equal to half of any damage dealt to the host while possessed. This is a very interesting circumstance because you'll take half damage if the host is damaged, and then you'll take half again because you have resistance to that damage, and then your effigy will take the other half. So.
Unless I reduce it and take half of the half of the half.
And then there's another halving, which means it's even less that your physical body's taking. So yeah, do that or if you resist it all with your Goliath ability, which you still have as a ghost. Okay, so if the host moves, you move with them. You can only experience what the host sees and hears. So you're currently in Centaur mode. You can use your action, the one you have now, to force the possessed creature to make an immediate weapon attack against a target of your choice within range. It has a 10-foot reach with its glaive, or this one has a torch. With its torch, if you want to use that.
I can't move this thing this turn, though?
No, so it's your, let's see here. A possessed creature acts as normal on its turn. However, you can use your action to force the possessed creature to make one immediate... You can instead use your action to force the possessed creature to dash in a direction of your choice or to take the dodge action. This possession lasts until the host drops to 0. You drop to 0 hit points, or you are forced out by Dispel Evil and Good or Turn of Undead. So your action is either going to be move me, defend me, or attack with me.
Okay. I'll punch this wraith. That's above me then.
Alright, so you're forcing it to attack, so I'll go ahead and throw the swing. You can do, you have your, it's an action, so actually, let's read the wording exactly. One attack. So hooves, which it seems that this is the stronger of the two attacks, or pike, or flaming, this one has the torch.
Whatever feels stronger, yeah.
Yeah, the hooves, okay. Crit. That's funny. It is not immune to the necrotic damage. It's taking half of it, though. It has resistance to necrotic. So that'll be 22 bludgeoning plus 10 necrotic. 32 damage. That will bloody the wraith. More than bloody the wraith. And then they cannot catch Mummy Rod. Okay. Anything else, Uther?
Not that I'm aware of.
Ezekiel?
Yeah.
You're cognizant enough to understand that Uther has taken control of the Centaur mummy to your right.
Gotcha. And so the fear effect, has it been coming like from? Is it like a sight-based thing they've been doing? Like I've been
Dreadful
looking
glare.
at them.
Correct. Yeah. So
Okay.
you can at the beginning of your turn. I will say that you can shield your eyes from it, but doing so means you'll have disadvantage on everything.
Blind fighter.
Blind fighter doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm just gonna close my eyes so that I can blind fight.
Okay, then yeah, no disadvantage. You're the best.
When it was a hop of my body, it's also a blind fighter.
28 on the zombie hit.
You mean the mummy lord?
Yeah, sorry.
That'll work. 9.
And then a 16.
16 will miss.
Oh. So
And
it's
is there a
11 damage.
giant's? There's no other bonuses here. No.
No, Giant's Mind is the first hit.
Gotcha.
Unless Maleficer does something. Is he a
No,
counter?
they're undead. That it for you?
I'm gonna check. I'm actually going to bonus action second wind just for the extra health.
Okay.
That'd be 4 plus 9 is 13 more. All right.
All right. So, in between Ezekiel and Silas, the God King will use its whale or his whale ability. Everybody
Those are
within
aquatic creatures.
120 feet needs to go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, and that includes currently possessing creatures. So you can hear and see, so you can hear the scream.
Does it affect the mummy?
Can you tell me what is the
That's
effect of the what is
Very
what is
good
the effect of
interplay.
it?
That's interesting. Hold on a second.
So I'm using his ears.
Yeah, you're using his ears. He's not affected. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I guess it would buffer it. So it'd be like if you possessed a dog, you'd be able to hear a dog whistle, right? I think that's fair. That's a valid way of.
Pretty insensitive, given the current company, but all right.
Oh, sorry, Ezekiel. Oh, he left. It's
He
fine.
wasn't even listening. It's not like it's a dog whistle. Constitution save.
That's right.
Mine is actually a 21.
21's what you needed, so yeah, that makes sense. Somebody asked about
like,
the effect. Is that a question that came up?
Yeah, because if it's to be frightened or paralyzed, then they have advantage on their rolls.
Let me double check. It'll be for 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
So it looks like Sanat, Silas, and Bodhi will gain 1 level of exhaustion.
What
And-
was the goal?
So Whale
21.
is an ability it just used. Everybody needed to roll a con saving throw, DC 21, and only Nyx and Riziki.
Exhaustion isn't a thing that tracks on the character sheet, is it?
It's kind of not something that tracks on there. I think you actually have to add like
Okay.
a thing in the cogwheel. But level 1 exhaustion just means you have disadvantage on ability checks. That's not attack rolls. That's just skills and
Yeah.
shit. It's not saving throws either. It's just skills and shit.
We need to. Who did that?
The God King.
Let's
Main
get rid of
guy.
him.
Real quick note too. I forgot to do it at the beginning of his turn. Can someone roll me a d6? You can only do the punch on a reroll of 6.
Go ahead, Brent. I see you itching over there.
Yeah.
So he can use 5
Yeah.
legendary actions to shunt somebody out, but he doesn't have those because he bamfed and he wailed. He's used wail is 3, bamf was 1. He has 1 more legendary action. So Rizikal, you're up.
That was already did my turn.
Oh, you went up. This was in between you and Silas. Silas, this is your first turn. You are no longer frightened. It didn't
Yep.
dreadful glare. You're good.
Punch.
Rage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to turn my axe on with 2 points of fire.
Okay.
Swing, swing.
Yep. 29, 25. Those will both hit. You're swinging at the God King.
Yeah.
Cool.
With the double fire on, so it should be 2 extra d8s.
Yeah, roll them.
Is
Those
that
are already in.
rage hit?
Those are already in. They're already in. See the rage numbers? Hold your mouse over it. You'll see it's 2d8 plus 2. Or plus 3. We already got that math.
Okay.
And your attack rolls would have actually been less, and double checking the math, your damage would also have been less. You're not adding the plus 2 magic modifier. So 15 plus 11 is 26. It is resisting the 15 by half, so 7, 7, and... Oh, sorry, no, total. Oh, no, fire. So 15 plus 3, because the rage modifier is not fire. 18. Halved is 9. And then the fire's all in, so that's going to be 8 from the first one. And then for the second attack, we look like we have 6 is the damage roll. For the regular damage plus 3 is 9, so half of 9 is 4. And then the fire is a total of 10. And that's all in. Sorry, it's a hot mess of resistances over here. Okay, he looks annoyed. Anything else, Silas?
I probably can't bite him, so no.
Yeah, you can bite him. Like,
He's a ghost, isn't he?
yeah, you just hit him with an axe. Like
Right,
it-
but it was a magical
He has non-magical
Oh, the
teeth.
non-magical teeth, right? Yep, you're right. Sorry, you're correct. Okay, in between Silas and the mummies, it's going to use its last legendary action for the cycle to life drain on Chody. And Chody, I need you to make a con save against it. I rolled really
24.
well. Unfortunately, I did not get you to fail. So you will take half as much damage, and like I said, I rolled insanely well. So 36 halved is 18. You'll take 18 necrotic damage.
And then halved because of raging.
You are resistant to necrotic, so yes. And then let's double check. The damage dealt ultimately would be 9, so he will regain hit points. Alt 8 or 9. Okay. Oh god. Once. Sorry, we're doing math here. We shouldn't be doing.
I wasn't listening. What were you doing?
I didn't want to say his hit point total because I'm trying to keep that
Okay.
a secret, so I'm not getting help.
So he's got 10 left.
He would have had 9 because I changed, instead of subtracting 9, I just changed it to 9. Which, okay, well the fight's over.
Close to same.
So then it goes to the mummy.
Fuck him up.
So Silas and Ezekiel once again go ahead and make wisdom saving throws against the dreadful glare.
My eyes are
With
closed.
advantage.
You sorry, Ezekiel, you don't care, right? Okay, Silas, you're good. Alright, then they will attack. So this one will swing on.
One of them's being controlled.
So it's not controlled, it's possessed. These
Oh.
are very different. So there's basically the difference between like full ghost possession and like the possession that you guys do is you're basically occupying the same car, and on your turn you're reaching over and grabbing the wheel and shaking it while the other person's driving on their turn. So it's not a full complete dominance. So beating up Silas, or hoping to, I have advantage on my attack rolls against you. So the hooves will hit, and then the glaive will crit. Chody, go ahead and make another con saving throw for the mummy rot, and you will succeed. The damage halved will be really good rolls against you. We love it, but ultimately it'll be 15 plus 12 is the halving, so it's 27 total after halving everything. And then the other one will attack Ezekiel.
Ezekiel has Bardic Inspiration too.
Yeah, well, his AC is 26. That's the thing that we're worried about. Nope, and nope. Alright. That is it for them. I totally forgot. Nope, I haven't. I'm good. So not you're up.
So let's see. Sorry. Okay. Why not? All right. So we're gonna cast lightning bolt. Where is that? On here. I'm gonna pop it up to 4th level. And it's going.
Yeah, straight through.
It's, yeah, of course, avoiding my companions.
Yeah. So it'll hit the 2
You do that?
rays.
That's awesome.
It'll hit the 2
What do you
rays.
I was so worried.
Trying to shock you through my tackle. No, I'm just kidding.
It'll hit the 2 rays of the mummy.
Where?
Yeah,
Um,
and then
who, by the way, if you were wondering, he did also miss on the God King's turn when I swung at Ezekiel. It was very briefly mentioned, but I just wanted to make sure I pointed it out because I don't remember saying it either. He's not doing a lot, and I hate it. So saving
And then-
throw DC is 19.
and then they also the damage is for lightning damage is proficiency bonus. So 4.
19, that is mean.
So we're looking at a total of 43. Okay, the wraiths will take all of it. They are bloodied. The mummy lord will roll. On the nose. Okay, cool. Very good. And then he'll take half of 43, which is 21. And he is also now bloodied.
And then
The body, the corpse. Sorry.
Is his body in incorporeal form taking like equal amounts of damage like we are? Like
No,
I
you
was?
Don't know. You don't know. It doesn't look like any reflection is happening on the ghost, but you're pretty sure there's a very big difference between the way your soul operates with your body and the way he's operating with his body. It's more like he's excelled beyond the need for a physical body, where you folks kind of, to maintain kind of gaps between the dance, have to jump back into an effigy.
Those are aimed at the big guy from the elemental. It's not letting me do it to
This one
everyone,
here?
it just does to the GM. Yeah.
No problem. So then 13 plus your modifier is a hit, 2 plus the is not a hit. So the first one will work, and it'll be 5 plus 4, so 9 damage. Got it. And that's it, Sanat?
Yeah.
Bodhi. After a lightning bolt kind of careens past you and slams into the throne. I want to give you, since you're kind of in a pretty unique position, I'm going to give you a free perception check.
Bodhi, me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I could do those. I could do those all day. With my -1, here we go. How's that?
You are in a room.
I think we're underground.
You think we're underground? I actually don't remember. It's been
It
been a
smells earthy.
yeah.
I think there's some mummies.
That's where you put them, right, in the ground.
I gotta give my pal a hand
Oh,
here.
sorry. Start of the
So-
turn. I keep forgetting it. I need to make sure I clarify. At the beginning of your turn, you're taking 9 points of necrotic damage.
Sure.
And so
Was I supposed to do that
you were
too?
in there, so you're taking 9 as well.
I didn't even think about that. I would have stepped out of the.
Yeah,
aura.
that's fine. Go ahead. This space is perfectly fine. You have to be more than 50% in the circle to take the damage. So you can just go one space down. You're fine.
Don't worry, big dog. I got you. I am
Oh, no, I
going
just
to
taking something.
step into the same space as the dog, just under him, because he's all big and rowdy.
You can't remain there. But you can hold there for a little bit.
Yeah. I'm going to just reach up and grab a patch of fur, and we're casting Thunderstep, he and I.
Where are you going?
We will
I'm actually
do...
pretty comfy here.
No. We're moving. You're moving. Let's keep it as third level's probably good. We're gonna go to Hereish.
Okay. Go ahead and place yourself where you want to go, and then place.
I'll be behind him.
So he's going to be here.
He'll be in that square wherever he fits. That works.
So you'll be down one more because
Yeah.
you have to be adjacent. Okay, cool.
I was working on it.
No worries.
And
Still have some
bonus
work.
action. Everything 10 feet from that square
Thunder damage.
takes. Yes.
11 DC 16 con save. The Mummy Lord will succeed. He appears to take it. Or take the half. That will kill this one. And that'll kill this one. Good clearing.
Love that.
This one is failing, but will still be alive by a bit. And then
And-
the big one with Jeremy inside of it. Con save. He will fail, so that means we both, or we take 11, which
These are
we
untough ghosts.
take half of. So Jeremy, you take 5, but then you take 2 on your ghost form and 2 on your physical form.
I fully meant to ask how that affects him, so my bad on that if you didn't
Fine.
want to take 2.
2 is acceptable.
2 is an
All right.
acceptable
I
loss. of
still feel bad.
I got
And bonus action, 4th level healing word at Silas.
Okay.
It was
Yeah,
very
yeah.
acceptable from where I'm sitting.
15 HP back. You know what? I'm gonna scurry over this corner. Just a little bit of movement.
Very
That's what I slither.
slither. You're like just
I
blob just
ooze.
goes, whoop.
Next your
Nyx is going to continue playing his songs. You'll see those poor devils, how they will all scoot, way hey, blow the man down, assisted along by the toe of Ezekiel's boot. Give me some time to blow the man down.
He switched from puns to shanties.
Yeah.
Hey
See
man,
shanties,
he
will ya?
worked on this one, man. He's ready.
You gotta. This
He
has to
came
be a
to
song.
play.
He's playing a song.
Andy took a full damn month off. He was ready.
It's like, puns are kind of lame.
No, they're not.
He hit
In a lab
the,
with
he
pen
hit
and
the
pad.
wordplay gym.
What are we doing?
I think they call them libraries.
Something about Ezekiel's boot. What's happening?
Yeah. I said assisted along by the toe of Ezekiel's boot.
Yeah, mechanically. Sorry.
Is it still doing the same song, like the same ability, or?
Yeah, no, and I'm sorry. So Ezekiel's boot grows 3 times as big and is now glowing. No, really, what happens is that we have advantage on saving throws to be frightened or charmed.
You're still counter charming. Got it.
I'm still counter charming, correct?
Okay.
Hey John, I forgot something vital. May I use the last of my movement?
Yeah, go ahead.
To-
Can you click counter charm?
Continue scurrying out of this circle.
I can. So it takes an action, and I think I could do it over and over again if I
Yeah,
understand
I
that
think it actually
correctly.
has like a residual time too.
I thought it's until the end of my turn. Like then in the next turn, end of my next turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Until the end of your next turn.
Okay, so you're gonna maintain it is effectively what
Yeah, maintaining it basically, right?
Got it. Cool. Good call. Next, you're done. It'll go to the GK. He is going to have somebody roll it. Actually, I need 3 d6s. So somebody.
Oh yeah, I didn't take my damage at the beginning of the turn.
Actually, I only need 2. I refreshed my.
Joseph and Jeremy.
I refreshed my stunning my palm release. Okay, and okay, so neither of his other abilities refreshed. So
Good job.
summon wraiths requires a recharge, and wail requires a recharge. Okay. So does spiritual discombobulation, which he has active, but he can't use as an action. He uses it during his legendary side. So as his action, he will. Yeah, I think I'm going to continue trying to punch this Silas guy, but yeah, I'm going to continue trying to punch this Silas guy. I think that's going to be the play. No, he's resisting the shit out of it. He would switch attack. I'm going to go ahead and beat the shit out of Ezekiel. He's harder to hit, but not impossible with this guy's stats. So, life drain. Con saving throw over Ezekiel. Failure. You will take 28 points of necrotic damage. And it looks like the God King restores hit points. Half of 28 is 14. I did it again. Why is that happening? New keyboard. So when I hit plus, it's not plussing.
So your mouse is too old, it doesn't work, and your keyboard is too new, it doesn't work.
Oh,
Alright.
we have lots of excuses.
I think
Okay.
the 6-year-old batteries in my keyboard are starting to die. I'm getting a lot of double letters when I type.
That might be Roll20 itself. Roll20 likes to
It was in Discord.
hang on to inputs. Oh, Discord, I can't explain.
This guy is going to move up to the singer. And I'm going to hit Nyx in the face. Also, I'm going to Dread Glare with it again, so everybody go ahead and make a Wisdom saving throw. You have advantage. This is for frightened.
I don't have to, right?
You do. Yeah, I'm looking down the line right at you.
Oh, which one is this? Oh, it's the mummy. Sorry.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Well, technically, everything but the God King is a mummy, but also the God King is the mummy. So.
Okay.
The non-sense
Wisdom
part,
save?
the physical body.
Articles matter.
Not good.
They do.
Got a 17.
Yeah, you have advantage.
All right, so the DC is 16. 17 will be a success.
Thank
24
you. Oh, wait.
is a success. 21 is a success. 20
Advantage
is
is
a success.
good.
And yeah, you are not.
Nyx cracks a big grin as this happens.
It's sight.
playing.
It is sight based. So actually, you didn't have to roll if you did, Jeremy. You didn't, so we're good.
I didn't roll it. Yeah, I'm using mummy eyes.
It's sight based. It's mummy eyes are immune to the frightened.
Jeremy's got these sick new mummy parts. He doesn't have to
And your
worry
body's
about shit.
unconscious, so.
Technically, you're not supposed to gain the immunities of it, but because we're trying to get into you through sensory organs, I'm okay with that filtering. But if I
With
hit you with a fireball and it's resistant to fire, you're still taking real fire damage.
Nah, we'll see. I've got evasion.
Well, you're taking. God damn it! It resists
Ooh.
that too because you take half the damage it takes. Son of a bitch!
Don't worry about it.
But that points to precedence, so we're doing the right thing.
I'm fine in here. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep blowing you up. This works.
It will swing with its rotting fist at Nyx, a 21 to hit. And if you are hit, Andy, you'll take 12 bludgeoning and 27 necrotic damage. And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
I'm sorry, I was muted. 12, and then how much?
27.
Oh my god. Ouch! He drops the loot from his hands and he starts coughing up blood. Of course, start coughing up blood. Constitution saving throw? Yeah, I got a 6.
Okay, so you now are conflicted with mummy rot,
I don't like shanties.
which is a magical disease. You cannot regain
Oh,
hit points.
shit.
Your
Really?
maximum hit point total is decreased by 10.
Oh god.
No. Sorry. It's not decreased by 10 yet. After 24 hours, if you're not cured of mummy rot, you will take 10 off the top of your hit point total, and you'll continue to die horribly.
I'm dying horribly.
4 hours until you are at maximum hit point total 0. You'll turn into dust.
Oh no.
And yeah, you can't regain hit points in any way while you're mummy rotted.
Bloodied.
Okay.
Just ditch your body and make a new one.
That's true.
Fair go. And then it would go to the Wraiths, who I think I have one left, right? Yeah, here we go. This guy. He's going to rush over and try and hit Chody in the butt. I have advantage. 18 to hit will hit on the nose. So half of 11 is 5. Take 5 slashing damage, Chody. Alright.
It just healed that.
In between the Wraith and Uther, though, I'm going to go ahead and spend my 5 legendary actions and kick Silas out of his body. So
Just to confirm, that's not like an attack or anything, is it?
it is technically not an attack.
Okay.
But because I'm feeling fair, I'm going, because it doesn't have an attack roll or a saving throw or anything, it just happens. I will say, since it's kind of like a touch effect, I'll let you Sentinel if you want to. It
Oh,
was-
no.
what were you
I wasn't
looking
doing Sentinel. I was just looking at the
at? No, for
the Cloud Rune. Yeah.
Direct, I won't allow it. Yeah.
So danger sense or anything won't do anything.
There's no save. There's nothing. Yeah, it's literally just you're a ghost now.
Okay.
Again, for balance suggestions here, I just want to make sure you understand. You have your maximum hit point total as your effigy, and then you have your maximum hit point total as your lingering soul. All I am doing is making it so you are a 1 character player instead of a 2 character player. So, just in case anybody wants the sass or sauce. And it costs me 5 legendary actions, okay? And it's a recharge. So Uther, you're up.
But didn't you fail the recharge?
No, that's the
No.
one I rolled in past.
Yeah. I failed
Yeah,
the
but I have
recharge
enough
for
points to do
Whale,
it.
and I failed the recharge for Summon Wraiths.
Okay.
Whale is a 5 or 6, and Summon Wraiths is a 5 or 6, and it was a 4 and a 1 that were rolled. And then, yeah, Brent
And-
rolled the 6 for the soul discombobulation.
I also
Like-
don't remember how this works.
Is Mummy Rot a curse?
It is, but it requires remove. Yeah, it requires. It's a disease, but it is a curse. It requires remove curse to get rid of it.
Yeah.
So that takes me down to level 6 then.
No, you should be at level 9. Everybody should have leveled their souls up to 9, and nobody did. And
I think no, we did.
some of you
Did we?
did. Some
Did
of you
we?
did not. And so
Really?
No, I definitely remember leveling mine up, but it still says it's a 4.
that's
I
really
I
shame.
thought we all did together.
My
Yeah,
I checked
spirit
mine
says it's
separately.
level 10. Is that possible?
I don't
Should
You might be-
think so. What the fuck is
You might-
happening?
What level is Nyx?
9.
10? Wait.
10. Yeah, I mean,
Oh yeah, you're higher level than everybody.
I was like-
The-
one other
Oh,
Oh
person.
no,
I
I'm
think.
10. I'm 10 as well.
I was like one person.
I do have.
Two-
Okay.
Yeah, 2 of you were level 10.
I could have sworn we all
I
did
lost
these
experience when I
together.
died.
yeah.
We did. But they're all fucked up.
And where
'cause
was-
it was also during the bad times of Roll20, where nothing stuck.
Bad time.
That's really strange.
The dark days.
So I can either dash or attack. That's it.
Yeah, or dodge, if you're wanting to protect
Can't move?
yourself as a ghost. You can also exit it at will. It's
What's
a
the
free
action
action
on
to
that?
leave it,
Um,
and it's a bonus action to attempt to possess another creature. It has a reach of 10 though with its weapon.
yeah, nothing's in the 10.
Right here.
Shouldn't be. Ezekiel 10-foot aura doesn't go that far, or is it only 5?
Oh no, yeah, but for counting melee distance, it's just square based. It's not
Oh.
radius.
Um,
And technically, the aura covers half, the one that Ezekiel has. So yeah, it would be fine too.
but only the stick is 10 foot, not the hooves.
Correct.
Okay, I'll just leave then.
All right. And so
How
leaving
tall is the ceiling? How tall is the doorway?
Ceiling in here is 30 feet, and the doorway's hallway roof is 10 feet. The room that the hallway exits into that Sonat is in, 30 feet high, but then the spill rooms are 10 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna ditch this thing then.
And leaving a creature does not provoke opportunity from the creature.
You
I
can't
will
move
fly.
with the thing.
You can only move or only attack.
Okay.
The reason why that limiter was put there is because in early concepts of the class, you would just, as a lingering soul, go full fucking Galen stall mode and just jump in a dude and be like, ha ha ha, ha, you get a whole nother turn, because I'm not doing anything. But yeah, you don't have to possess enemies. You can possess allies, and
No, I'm saying he can't move the possessed enemy.
he
There's
can.
no
but
movement he can use.
he
Okay.
can only move. It's either move or attack. It's not move and
Oh,
The only movement you can take is the dash action.
correct. You're forcing them to move at that point.
Okay, I'm just gonna take an action and jump back in my own body.
Okay, so go ahead, and since this one requires a check, it's either intelligence, wisdom, or charisma, your choice, saving throw.
From which side?
You choose which one of those three you want. Either intelligence,
The
wisdom.
ghost or the body?
Oh,
We should have
be the same.
they should be pretty identical.
They're very different.
Well, okay.
Go
'cause
with the
proficiency
bodies
bonus on
because your
one's
ghost is
fucked up.
underdeveloped.
Yeah, apparently Roll20 gave you the stickler. What's that level does it say your ghost is?
4.
Okay. Does it say what proficiencies you have in saving throws?
On the ghost, just con.
That's correct. So it should be just your wisdom modifier on the roll. Or
Am I trying to
intelligence.
fail this or pass this?
Pass it. You need to get a 21. Okay, does anybody have inspiration?
I got inspiration. You
I
can
have my own. Keep yours.
Oh, okay.
And so yeah, that one would have been 4 less because you are not proficient in the save, but that's still sufficient. Okay, so you are no longer ghost mode. I'll delete your ghost token. You re-enter your body. You are prone. It took your action to enter it. Your movement from spirit time is expended, so 5, 10, 15. So you still have 15 feet of movement. You can stand up, because that'd be half your movement. Or you can crawl. You could use the ladder to crawl away from stuff. However you want to do it.
Upside down.
I should have 10 feet left.
Oh,
It
what's
should have
your
been 20. I
what's
have
your
a speed of 35. It should have taken me 25 to jump in front of the mummy.
5, 10, 15. I'm counting 15. So you
Are
have
diagonals 1 now, or I thought it was every other
diagonals are
one was
1.
2.
Yeah, diagonals are 1. This is,
There's always been one.
you're in Pathfinder brain. You're in 3rd edition brain. I don't know how that happened. This is
What did
wild.
hiatus do to you?
I think
No,
here,
that is how I have counted them for the last 6 fucking years.
Oh boy, you're.
No, do you know how
What the-
fast you are if diagonals are 1?
Yeah, I
Bro,
played
you
Shambles. I'm
if-
fast as fuck.
If we were
Holy
playing
shit.
Shambles right now, your brain would explode how fast he could go diagonally. God damn. Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
diagonals are 1. I did not know you did not know that. I did not know.
The measure tool counts him as 5.
Yeah.
15. I'm
Continue.
just going to ignore the standing up things. I have boots of spider climb, so I'll just grab the wall and start moving.
Yep.
Prone is just horizontal.
No, I actually have to contest that. Yeah, prone is a condition that has to have it be remedied by taking half your movement.
Fuck, that's
I'm
creative
sorry.
though. That's
I'll
funny
just
as
stay
fuck.
horizontal.
No, I know, but again, you're on your back. You need to get to spider crawl mode. You need to flip over.
I just gotta get my feet to touch the wall. I don't need hands to crawl.
Oh my god. Ah! This is why I hate Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, sure,
No,
why
it's
not?
not.
Fuck it.
If you had boots, you'd have been there by now.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and move your speed. I don't give the rest of your speed. It's 20. I don't give a shit.
It's fine either way. I'll just be on the ceiling. Oh,
Okay.
That's the ladder.
Cool.
That's the ladder again.
I'll go ahead and move
On the ceiling
ladder
above the mummy.
over this
But
way.
the ceiling was like 30 feet.
It is
10 in this hallway.
10 in the hallway though.
Ah,
Ezekiel. You're up.
Yeah.
In between your turn and
Just go in between everybody.
yeah, I already
It
spent my
doesn't
5
matter.
legendary actions with my
Son of
my
a bitch.
body with my soul, but I haven't spent any with my actual body. So the Mummy Lord will channel negative energy, which will cost 2 of the 3 that the Mummy Lord has. Everybody within the Mummy Lord's aura. Bear with me here, creating a new one for a second. And this one will be a slightly darker gray. If you're inside of that aura, you cannot regain
it's
hit
important to
points.
differentiate our grade.
You cannot regain hit points until the beginning of the Mummy Lord's turn.
I don't see
Should
it.
we be able to see it?
Okay, God, yeah.
I'm being genuine.
I don't
No,
see it.
It's okay. It is just narrowly the same kind of gray. Let's see if it pops better.
There we go.
Yeah,
okay.
that's better.
Okay.
It is very
It wasn't
limited
the same.
change.
That it was the
Sorta
same color.
see it.
It was just wasn't there.
Oh,
Like,
what?
There was nothing there.
That's
It
weird.
was
Yeah,
just
but-
it was not there.
Strange. Roll 20.
Yeah.
Ezekiel, you can go now.
Oh, right.
No hit point regaining though.
But I can move out of it and regain hit points,
Too
right?
bad. As long as you're within the aura, you can't regain.
Because I'm getting my
Okay.
ass kicked.
Fuck regaining. Just pick up some temporaries.
Smart.
I'm
moves.
assuming a 13 doesn't hit the ghost guy.
It does not, or it does. He has a 7.
Oh, okay.
So 16 halved is 8, and 13. 13 halved is 6.
All right. And then I'm going to action surge
Okay, hit him some more.
and take the dodge action.
Ooh, that's a smart move too. Okay. In between Ezekiel and Silas, the Mummy Lord will spend its last legendary action to blinding dust. It becomes a font of sand which spirals around it. I'm going to create a second aura around it, which will last indefinitely. This one will be yellow, so hopefully that pops up immediately.
It did.
If you are inside of that aura, which it does go up off the top of it, so you're 10 feet above it, you're in it as well, you're blinded while you're in the aura.
I have blind sight.
Fucking this crew, man.
Mine's
don't.
only 10. Mine's
I
only
mean,
10 feet.
It's not
as
like
good
we're
as Ezekiel.
low level, okay? Like,
Fair enough. So,
I've had it since third.
real quick notes here as we move
Mine's
into
also
Silas's
only
turn.
10 feet.
What level did
Oh,
you say it got you stuck at, Chody?
Buddy, I'm just gonna try to get back in my body. I don't want to mess with stuff and take time on it. Just let me get back in my body. I'll try that.
Attaboy.
It's easier.
So then, if you take your action, it will be DC 21, either Intelligence, Wisdom, or Charisma. So just pick one, roll it. And
It's
keeping in mind, you do
strong
not
as
have.
soup.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Why did you
You got
think?
this. You got this.
Oh,
So
aw.
that
I can't. Well, get it. I literally have a 2 on charisma. Everything
19,
else,
19
You
or
coulda
20.
gotten it.
It's a 10% chance.
You- Could have got it.
Right.
You can still bonus action possess the thing beside you if you're one
Can
of the
do that.
possessing guys. It's easier than getting in your own body for some reason.
It is, but it's again, it's you're trying. Yeah, you're being shunted out of yours by the soul discombobulation. With the possession, you're not actually taking the real reins. Like you're not becoming a soul body combined. You're just a soul.
No, but he still gets a free swing out of it, which would normally be an
Well,
action. So he gets action bonus action.
Yeah, but he just actioned to attempt to get in, and then he'd bonus action get in the body. So next turn he could fight as the centaur if that's what he wants to do. But if he wants to continue to try to get in his body, that's also fine. What do you want, Chody?
That's my turn. I failed. I'll wait till next round to do it.
Alright, cool. Silas Stun goes to the Centaur Mummies. Dread Glare, Ezekiel, go ahead and make another wisdom saving throw.
Eyes are closed.
With advantage. Oh,
Yeah, you're fine. And then it attacks. Moves and weapon. Disadvantage on both attacks. Failure.
I'm glad this thing's focusing on you and not the elemental that's been bashing it in.
I will charge. I still have disadvantage on my attacks, but if I hit, it'll be really cool. Oops. Nope, it wasn't a double crit. And the pike. So fucking close, man. 24 and a 26. Son of a bitch. Some solid rolls. Nothing from them, since you are covering your eyes. Okay, that's it for the centaur mummies. Goes to Sanat.
Okie dokie. Un momento. There we go. Yeah, so we're just gonna do this.
Okay, so you're just blazing through the Mummy Lord and the Wraith.
Yeah.
Okay. Just those two.
Plus the plus 4 for my.
Good to get rid of that mummy lord.
I'm trying.
It will fail. Yeah, that'll kill it. So the body hits the ground and basically mummy wraps. You watch all of the sand kind of collectively flop to the ground, but you're smart enough folk to understand that the sand is slowly moving towards the sarcophagus. You've already done this before. This thing has already died just like this before. It goes right to the sarcophagus and reforms. It'll take time, but based on your progress through the dungeon, not terribly a long amount of time.
Been down here for the better part of a day, right?
Yeah, correct.
Or more.
It took you from murdering the Mummy Lord the first time and then breaking in and coming through and doing the shenanigans stuff. It took you one short rest plus like about an hour. So at most 2 hours. Like if he reformed right when you got to him. But it's more likely the case that it's minutes instead of hours.
And that means that the non-healing aura is gone as well, right?
Correct.
Since
The Dreadlord
not there.
and also the sand. Yeah, very good point.
Well, you mentioned the sand falling to the ground, but I wanted to make sure like the healing
Yeah.
stuff is going to.
What I meant is like the internals of this mummy, but
Yeah.
it also the sand that, was warming about.
And I rolled for the elemental to attack this guy.
Okay. The elemental should be taking damage every turn too. I keep forgetting about that.
I took it off last turn
Okay.
for him. What's
This
this
time
one?
it'll be 11 damage.
Do
Actually, if you
damage,
want to
please.
just use averages, just take 10 this time, and then if you want to keep track of it, every turn for the elemental spirit only 10. 10 is the average of 3d6, so
Okay.
we'll just do that for that. That way I don't have to think about NPCs. Okay, everything. That first one will hit, so that'll be
Yeah.
10 damage, and that's the same one it's been pounding on.
Yeah.
Okay, it's very much bloodied. All right, so not done. Bodhi, you're up.
Can I see Silas and Silas's body and soul? Can I see them
You
both?
can see them both.
Cool. We are going to. This is probably what I should have done with Uther, but we're moving past it. It's not my
Fine.
fault.
Fine.
we're twinning that same old dang spell, Vortex Warp.
Where do you want them?
He is going to be just north of me, both of them. just in the same business they're in.
Another good point. So as you saw, the body fall to the ground, and Silas is standing there, he kind of reached down and looked at it and was like grabbing for it, almost like trying to reach into the brain to try and pilot it or something. And then you saw the God King kind of like look over top of Silas, confused, and then as they kind of, you see his eyes kind of turn over in that direction. It's getting annoying.
Those aren't for him. Bonus action. Here's a curious one. Quaffing a potion. They have no say in it, and he's unconscious. He can drink.
Yeah, unconscious, not dying. So you can
Yeah.
shove healing inside of the body.
I'll just rub his neck.
It'll heal the body. It will not heal the soul.
Well, the soul's fine. The soul's topped up.
Yeah.
You know, live, laugh, love.
So
the
that-
body just needs a little
Yep.
whistle wet.
The soul needs a little more.
Where are those
While you're figuring that out, Nick's, you're up.
potions?
Next is
2d4
no
plus 2 or 4? Apologies.
2d4 plus 2.
Nyx is no longer blinded.
Correct. The sand fell to the ground
Got it.
after lightning kind of cackled through it.
Yeah, we're gonna attack this one here. We're gonna use sharp note. And 17 to hit.
You're targeting who? Okay. Yeah, 17 will hit. 7
Pretty
damage.
lame damage. Yeah, but yes, that's right.
Okay.
And we're gonna move back a little bit because we're really fucked up.
That's actually sufficient to knock it down, but as we understand with mummies,
He jumps.
it needs to take fire damage to keep it down.
It's a nod.
Where are we
I
gonna
got this.
find that?
the fire elemental right next to it. Who would have
Oh,
thought?
it took fire damage before that, so yeah, it's dead.
It
dead.
did.
Sorry.
Yeah, same round.
Yay.
Correct. So Nick's anything else?
He's been getting fucked up by fire damage this whole time.
I forgot.
Is Sonata, are you hurt?
My brain was
Yeah,
already
I'm
set on the
almost half
dread
health.
mummy situation.
You're almost what?
I'm almost half.
Yeah.
I've been getting fucked up.
Yeah, so we will do a cure wounds on him at level 3. Okay. Do that.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I will move to the God King. He
20.
will.
How many?
20 back.
I need 3 d6s rolled for recharges here. First one is going to be discombobulation. Go.
Andy.
I'll take one.
I'll
Whoever
do
rolls
one.
the first d6, it's going to be discombobulation. Second one will be wraiths. Third one will be whale.
A 1.
And then one more.
A 2. And Mr. Owl.
Whale will recharge.
Shucks.
Okay.
You don't like the Tootsie Pop commercial, John?
Love the Tootsie Pop
As
commercial.
a move, it will move through Ezekiel. It does not exit your threatened spaces.
Hell
it
into
does-
stuff.
It does trigger Sentinel, though, which is an opportunity attack by language. You can make an opportunity attack against it. It'll hit. And that will stop its movement.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, no, hold on. Click Sentinel for me real quick. Language is important.
It does stop the movement before it starts.
Becomes 0. Its speed cannot be modified.
Yeah.
So it moves. When you hit with an opportunity attack, its speed becomes 0. My speed can't change. My AC can't change. Nothing can change. That's his problem, really. So let's see. Once he gets to that side, he will, as an action... I'm going to life drain you again. Ezekiel, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I thought he had to hit me for that.
Nope.
22.
That'll succeed, so you'll take half of 27, so 13.
Owie.
And then it will go to the body. The body will... It's not actually a creature, it's just objects. But you're up on the ceiling anyway, so no opportunity attack. It's going to move to here. Okay, and then the wraiths are all dead, so I'll go ahead and remove that from the board. Actually, I'll remove all of their corpses from the board too, because they just melt. It's like red and kind of blue ectoplasm that just kind of like on the ground.
The mummy's body is like crawling away.
Yeah.
It's going back towards.
Well, not the
The
body. It's
bundle
just,
of bandages.
it's just the wraps. Yeah, the wraps are moving towards the.
Body stuff.
Another note: the armor it was wearing when you struck it down, you didn't see it because of the sand, but it all kind of like glared green for a second and then vanished, just like it happened when you killed it upstairs.
So, you three, I know you have an immovable
you're up.
ladder. Do you happen to have a dustpan?
I actually brought a shop back
Dump
with
that
me.
guy in his, dump that guy in his drag.
And that's how you kill a mummy is shot back.
That's the best answer.
Well, you got
Get
your
him, Uther. It is your turn.
shot back and broom jokes. Those were great, but yeah, can you do something?
Still happy with him.
They were great. I agree. Yeah, very solid.
I will move. You said this hallway's 30 feet tall?
The hallway's 10. All the hallways are 10.
Okay.
So you just kind of scramble across the wall and then kind of move inside underneath. So you're
Yeah,
above
also,
it.
I'm going to Spider-Man kiss him, more or less.
Okay.
But it's going to be
I'm so lucky.
With a weapon.
whip to hit,
Okay. Yeah,
and
it's
I'll tag him for the extra d6.
so 14 half to 7.
I'll take the offhand attack as a bonus action.
And
And
Nice
Yeah.
silver dagged.
I am a 2-weapon fighter, so it gets the full.
that's on there.
And then the actual second attack.
Oh,
Roll
that'll
20.
hit. You're rolling a lot of ones on your damage rolls, is what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's not great, but
So half of 9 is 4. Okay. Anything else?
oh, I can't move out of the way enough. No, that was all 3 actions.
Everybody on decision saving throw.
Everybody?
Mm-hmm. 120 feet.
Okay.
It goes around corners.
Hey!
You said Constitution, sorry.
You bet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, Ezekiel, you're fine. And that is it. DC was 21. So, everybody else get another level of exhaustion. This is when we start fucking with you, though. Exhaustion level 2.
You know what? I'll spend my inspiration to get
Okay.
myself 23.
Perfect. Exhaustion level 2 is your speed is halved.
I only
Okay.
have level 1.
Jody, do you have inspiration?
Did you pass the
you
first
can
one?
save yourself.
I did.
No?
Okay.
I spent mine. This is my first level.
Okay. I thought
I
more
was
people
inside
got
a
both.
I was inside a mummy last time it happened.
That's right. And its hearing was resistant to the shenanigans. And so this is an interesting bit of interplay here, Chody. You had exhaustion as your physical body. Your spirit now has 1 level of exhaustion. The 2 of you have 1 level of exhaustion individually. When you re-enter your body, the body only has 1 level of exhaustion. The spirit's levels of exhaustion won't matter unless I kill you again or knock you out of your body. They are separate levels of exhaustion. So your soul is tired, your body is tired, but those don't stack. Those are 2
Fucking
separate
heard,
traumas.
Chef.
I
Okay.
keep forgetting Divine Smite.
That was between Uther and Ezekiel, so it's now Ezekiel's turn. And that was 3 of my 5.
You have a smite?
Yeah.
Yes, I have Divine Smite. I totally forgot about it.
Man. That'd be
I'd
super
see
good
it.
against
Yeah.
mummies.
Because I'm pretty sure that's a non-action. I meant to dump it on that dude's stupid body earlier.
And we are doing great on time. The thing you'll notice is as like it's screaming, it's kind of moving its head, and there's like this weird kind of tracer of its eyes kind of looking into the room with you, Bodhi, and it seems to be watching Silas and how he's acting. Make an Arcana roll, and I'll give you advantage for it because you.
Okay.
I know I love giving. God damn, dude.
Yeah.
He seems to be really
And I'm
interested in-
exhausted, John. I need to take 2 off the top of that or something.
Well, you had advantage. And exhaustion
Yeah,
would have meant
yeah.
you make it with
Yeah, I got a
disadvantage.
5.
So,
Which was the better roll?
yeah. It does appear that he's very focused on the people he's knocking out of the bodies.
Yeah,
I picked up on that.
And I wouldn't be able to see that. from where I
You
am.
keep running and hiding, so yeah, no. So Silas.
Got him.
It goes.
I mean, I would have been able to see him the first time
Ezekiel,
it happened, but
sorry.
I guess I wasn't close.
Ezekiel, it's your turn. You're taking 12
Yeah, I
points
saw
of necrotic damage at the start of your turn. And then go ahead and continue the fight.
Yep, I got my 2 hits already. It's one.
Oh. I see.
Right above the extended check.
And we're targeting the ghost man, right?
Yeah.
15 half to 7. And 4. Okay. Ezekiel done. Silas. It goes to you. So at the start of your turn, Silas, your physical body takes necrotic damage. Your spirit is immune to it. So you're not taking the half of the half. So then it will just take, your physical body will take 7 points of necrotic damage. Before anybody asks, that's half of the 14 I rolled for it.
So can I jump into Uther and have him attack again?
You can actually do that. So you can possess. Uther can willingly allow you into his body, and then you'll basically force the creature to attack, and he'll make
And
one
then
attack.
Get out again? So he doesn't get to do his full
No full itinerary.
You
But
just make 1 attack.
a quick note, on your spirit type, what is it? What up at the top? Your lingering soul. It says lingering soul something at the
He's
top.
a poltergeist, I think.
Poltergeist? Oh, that means he can actually just pick up his own fucking sword and keep fighting.
I could have sworn he was poltergeist.
Yeah,
Were you not?
Yeah. Because remember when I ripped his brain out and you just left the dead lizard folk body,
Yeah, I
and he was
Very
walking
disappointed
around.
in that situation.
So, to make this easier,
Uh-huh.
I literally was making my guys the exact same. Can I just play with my normal cheat? And
No,
use that
because they're
HP?
very different. Yeah, you don't have as many attacks. You don't have multi-attack. And you don't have
If I-
rage. And you don't have a lot
I
of
made him
stuff.
as a barbarian, though.
No,
Didn't you say
your
that's how we
spirit
did that?
doesn't have a barbarian option. There's no spirit barbarian.
The spirit is its own class.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to get back in my body again.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay. So it goes to the remaining centaur mummy, who is going to attack and fail with the spear against, or the glaive against Ezekiel. I'm actually going to kick the shit out of this flaming thing. I can foresee it being a problem. I think my character would. But Ezekiel, your eyes are closed, so it doesn't matter. Okay. So who's against the flaming guy? That'll hit.
Yeah, it's AC's 15.
Well, it actually does, because I have blindside 10 feet, so I can technically see him, right? Is that how that works?
Click on. Oh, hold on.
I just wanted to know, because I actually
Click on
do want to know.
Click
I
on
don't think I've
Sentinel
done
for
it.
me.
I'm not asking for Sentinel, I'm asking for something else.
Oh.
Yeah. It just says a creature I can see. I just assumed blindsight meant I could essentially see them with my eyes closed.
A creature's
But
blind
I
sight
could be
can perceive its
assuming that wrong.
surroundings without relying on sight within a specific radius. Creatures without eyes, such as oozes, and creatures with echolocation or heightened senses, such as bats and true dragons, have this sense. Yeah, so you're not actually looking at anything. So,
Gotcha.
but you can
So-
see. So Sentinel's wording specifically says, click it. Yeah, when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, it doesn't require seeing anyway. So
Gotcha. So if it would require seeing, though, I wouldn't be able to do it? Or
yeah,
I would?
because that's again, it'll say that you can see.
Gotcha. Okay.
You would be able to see within 5 feet, but since the elemental spirit is outside of your blind sight radius, you can't see it being attacked. So if it said see, but yes, it is attacking. If you'd like, you still have a reaction here. So if you'd want to punch the mummy, you can. The centaur mummy. It is
Gotcha.
going to
Blindsight's 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
It should be bigger on your sheet then.
Yeah, that's what
It's
me
probably
and Kimberly
focused
kinda-
on his tiny model.
No, it's 5.
Really?
My blind sight's 10 feet.
I don't even have an aura for you.
Why do you
That's
have
fine.
blind sight? Why is everybody have blind sight?
It's from
I
the
don't have
Umbral,
blind sight.
the Umbral
What the
Stalker gets
hell?
it. Or Gloomstalker.
So,
I got turned into goo, and you guys all looked down
You're
to see
good.
without your eyes.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll.
No, when I got banished from my tribe, I had to live in the woods forever, and I kept dying in the middle of the night. So I learned how to see without my eyes.
Okay, 8 damage. And then
Sure.
it Hoove attacks. It's going to deal
This is
12,
awful.
12 bludgeoning and 13 necrotic damage to the spirit, Joseph. And then it is done. It'll go to Sanat.
You said 12 and 13?
Yeah, 25 total. And elemental spirits, I don't care if they get Mummy Rod or not. It's not going to be around for 24 hours.
Yeah. So it's my turn. Yay. So, since my movement is half, we're gonna face step.
We got to be able to get around.
Good thing I got 3 of those a day. And then let's see here. One second.
No worries.
Gotta position myself. I need to be.
Yeah, you can get both of them. That's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was like right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Right down the line.
Right there. Up there.
Yep.
Is that it? Yep.
And you'll avoid the elemental spirit and Bodhi. Lightning.
Yep. That's what I'm doing. Hold on.
Roll it. Centaur Mummy fails. God King fails. 28.
Plus 4 for the proficiency
32.
bonus.
32. Gotcha.
And then the elemental.
That'll bloody the mummy.
Both those miss.
Miss. Okay. It'll go to Bodhi.
In my time as a ghost,
Oh,
you
and
know,
that. Sorry,
go
I
ahead.
think the elemental wouldn't have attacked anyway. Sorry, it died.
Oh,
The
okay.
necrotic
Yeah, get
damage.
rid of it. That's fine. But I apologize. I was going to intercede with. I have 2 legendary actions. I am vamping. I'm getting closer to Silas because I'm watching, and then it'll go to Bodhi.
Cool. In my time as a ghost, I think I'm, second place after this guy. Do I have the know-haves? As far as I know, I thought I was number 1 on this business. Would I have any
I think we discussed
inkling
that
of
you-
an ability?
I think we discussed you've been dead and dying for about 90 years. Is that a fair assessment?
It was more than that.
I don't remember it being much more. Than
It's
that.
been a while
It was
since
like
I thought.
30 years prior to the conglomerate fall, which was about 60 years ago. And then you were kind of in this shadow organization behind that. But if it's like 100,
Maybe.
let's say it's 150, right? It wasn't thousands of years because it could.
No, it wasn't thousands. It might have been a couple centuries.
At most, yeah, it would have been like 200. Okay, let's say that's
Sure.
the case. You have the understanding and the gravity to know that this guy has had millennia to play at. with
Yeah.
some
No.
people. So,
I'm not saying I hold a candle to him. I'm saying I'm no amateur.
what I will let you do, if you want to like assist Silas,
That's what I'm trying to do.
yeah, what I will let you do is as an action, you can aid him, but instead of gaining the normal benefit of advantage on the roll, instead you'll be granting your choice of your 3 intelligence, charisma, or
Oh
wisdom
wait, his turn's coming up.
save
before-
modifiers to his check. Did that make sense?
Still his save is, or the actual ghost's turn is coming up before Silas's.
Correct.
Is the issue. So he wouldn't be able to make the attempt before the ghost gets to him.
Right, but once the ghost gets to him, there's nothing he's going to do that you're aware of interfering with that. If you want to help Silas get into his body, as an action, you can grant him your save bonus in addition to his normal save bonus. I'll allow that because you've died a lot. You can basically tell him how to do it, how to figure out the pathways.
I'll
That
mob
might-
his ass back into the body.
Yeah, you go up the rectum. So I was like, I never thought of that.
Surprisingly least resistant.
Well, also in Japanese mythology, anyway, they pull the soul out the.
Surprisingly least resistant. Bonus action. Yeah, if I'll do that as an action and I can still have a bonus action,
Yeah,
I'll do bucket 5th level healing word on Ezekiel.
Yeah, he needs it. Also, at the start of your turn, you would have taken 9.
Right. At the 6. Okay.
Does he go get
15.
back?
What a delightful amount.
And then, Nyx, you are up. And you are outside of the aura, so no damage at the start of your turn.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm going into the aura so I could heal Ezekiel.
Okay, entering the aura doesn't take any damage. It's only starting your turn in it.
Got it. So I'm going to use one of my biggest healing spells on Ezekiel. I got to keep him going. 5th level.
Bet that dog.
36.
I'm gonna bet that now. Okay.
36 back, Ezekiel. And that's my turn. Actually, I might move back a little bit. Back here. That's my turn.
So, because of 6 rolls, this has actually gone a little bit quicker than I expected. But you can see his eyes watching Silas, who's like kind of trying to reach for his physical body's brain. He can kind of detect that there's some kind of connection here. And as you start to kind of tell him and assist him, he kind of looks over at you, Bodhi, and then kind of has this strange kind of look like he's looking at something that you aren't seeing. I'm not going to make you roll a skill check because you're going to fail it. What's the point, right?
Yeah. No, I will. Hey, do you want a d20 real quick?
Just roll a d20.
Let's subtract a 1 because it's going to be one of
It's
those.
going to be a -1, sure, yeah. Okay, you know what?
Can I
That might
say
be so you know that what he seems to be paying attention to after having encountered Uther and his demise and recollection, and then his, is that he understands that these bodies aren't the people. And as he's kind of looking at you, it's like he's looking at something that's there but not there. And you realize that you're always connected to the source. And as he's looking at you, Bodhi, he kind of... Interesting. And his mind kind of like turns upwards. He kind of looks towards the ceiling, confused. So life beyond death is possible. And then he looks back at you with like a grin.
This is the mummy saying that?
But not the mummy, the God King, the ghost.
Okay.
And again,
The ghost of the mummy.
you're living in a very much different state than a mummy. Mummies aren't going to be able to enjoy the pleasures of life, whereas you folks take it for granted. So he
Sure.
looks at you just kind of a bit distressed. I need
Pretty humble guy. I don't chase anything down.
D6 for combobulation, and then D6 for wraiths, and then D6 for rail.
Give him the worm.
I'll do one.
Into that
No,
space.
no for combobulation.
I'll do another.
Okay, and so none of his recharge. Okay, so then he will, as his action, yeah, this is
Again, he seemed like a reasonable guy before
Yeah.
this all went south.
And in all honesty, this is the point where he's kind of got what he needed from you. He's been able to do everything. As an action, he's going to study Bodhi. And specifically, he's studying what you can think to be the arcane apparitions that are the ethereal tethers you have to the Lodestar. He seems to be very intrigued by that for his entire action. And then he kind of seems to just walk away from the two of you without concern. Kind of looks over to his body, which, as we discussed, is kind of moving towards the sarcophagus. He will teleport as his bonus action to it and reach down and grasp it, and seems to be kind of creating the bonds between him and his body, similar to how you have been trying to do the entire fight. Those of you who've been kicked out of your real estate. And it seems to be working, I guess, is the best way to describe it. Yeah, well, it seems to be reforming as a mummy.
Are you trying to end combat? Can I do something?
It seems to be reforming as a mummy. You can, at any point during that, do something. He moves.
Oh, I was gonna say while he's doing that, I'll tell Silas's ghost to give me a hand with Silas's body. We'll drag them side by side and compare notes on how to put this puzzle back together.
And then Silas is like, "Oh yeah!" And then Poltergeist grabs a hold of him.
He's good at that part.
Yeah, he can ghost handle things. Absolutely. Okay. That is his turn. Uther, it is your initiative, and I'll let you know that this will be the last round of initiative based on everything that's happened. You guys rolled way better than I expected on the rerolls for... I didn't expect to discombobulate 2 people that quick.
Move 35, running around the mummy to not provoke it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, bonus action Zephyr Strike,
Oh shit.
and I'll slap him with a whip.
Don't forget to smite.
28 to hit,
That'll work.
plus
I gotta move the body off of him. Keeps on trying to give me the 0 hit point total.
D8 for Zephyr. I'll burn a 3rd level spell slot for 4 more D8 Radiant.
Yeah. That will actually...
Second.
that'll
Maybe
actually
I misread.
trigger a response from him. So, this is the first time he's taken radiant damage. You'll notice that he seems to be very vulnerable to it. So he will actually take 30 radiant. And in response, he will use his reaction to Rebuke of Death. Right. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, Uther. DC 21.
Anybody?
I got you.
Inspiration? Thank you.
Okay.
22.
So you'll take
I don't have
half
inspiration,
of the 43 damage that he would have dealt to you. So 21.
Is this similar to a dragon's breath?
No.
So I can't evade it.
Oh, you have evasion?
Yeah.
Yeah, dexterity saving throw says if you save, you're taking nothing.
Okay.
Yep. So basically,
Nice.
as it splashes, you see him kind of the ghost kind of and then kind of throw like a massive chunk of necrotic energy towards you, kind of blurring the air in front of you. It kind of smashes down in front of you as you kind of whoa out of the way.
I Jago around it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Second attack.
Second attack. 28 to hit.
That'll work.
I'll burn another spell slot for an additional 48.
All right,
So
30,
34 if it's doubled.
34, yeah. I'm bad at math. Cannon. Okay. Anything else, Uther?
I've got 10 more feet of movement, so I will step to the pitch.
Fair enough. This is the first time it's exited the top 100, so we're actually in the hundreds now, so that's good.
The 100s?
We're in the 100s, yeah.
For all that work I've done.
It's all been halved. It was a lot. It was about 80.
I thought we were coming to an understanding, and he was gonna stop killing us.
Oh yeah, that
Maybe
that's, That's still
Maybe
kind
I
of
didn't read the room.
Not where I'm at.
Okay.
Ezekiel, you're up.
I got a whip.
I thought we had a touching moment where I was trying to fix files.
Post the GIF.
This is on the zombie horse thing in front of me.
Okay. Yeah. Not great on the crit, but yeah.
Yeah. Very sad.
And 14. Okay, it's not dead, but it is fucked up. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Silas.
Try again.
You have plus, what's your charisma modifier, Zach? Charisma.
A charisma modifier?
Charisma is a save modifier.
Charisma save is an 8.
So add 8 to this roll. Jody.
Nope.
How do we not have...
Does anybody have inspiration?
No.
I think we just burned our last one saving
Yeah.
Uther.
Not saving, hitting. you spent it on murder, not good.
No, it was on a dodge.
It
Oh, the
was his
Oh,
dodge.
that's right. He would have only taken half if he had passed. Or if he'd failed anyway.
We didn't know that.
I didn't know he had. I didn't know
Half
he had
of how
evasion.
much?
I forgot
Like 40
he
something?
had the evasion thing. The mummy will
Unless
attack.
you said you were doing something called like Call of Death or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
rebuke of death sounds
Yeah,
like,
rebuke of
you know,
death.
checkmate.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's 8d6. Or sorry, no, 8d8. I don't even remember. I'll scroll up later. I need to attack with this fucking guy.
Does he resist force damage?
I don't know. Nobody's used force on him yet, have they?
I have. Oh yeah, all my Zephyr
Oh,
strikes are.
sorry. Yeah, resistance to force, resistance to
Yeah.
lightning, resistance to acid, immunity to poison, necrotic, and then bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical, resistance to the magical.
No cold.
Immune to cold. Sorry.
I was gonna say that one usually comes up with the undead too. Okay.
Yeah. I'll screen cap it later. But
That's fine.
smashing So the mummy is attacking. You're not dodging this time, right? So the pike is.
No.
Oh fuck! There's a perfectly good little bug to smash. So the pike will miss, and then I will stomp on Nix.
Wow.
17.
Who's stomping on Nyx?
He's too far away. Never mind.
That dead guy.
Stomping on fucking Ezekiel. I'm not gonna change.
Rurikyo.
Yeah. Okay, so 27 with the hooves.
Yep.
Okay, so it's 11 bludgeoning, 9 necrotic, not massive amounts of damage here. Constitution saving throw from Ezekiel. Maybe we can walk away from this with 2 mummy rots. We'll see. That'd be funny. Yay! Double the mummy rots. So you have mummy rot. You can't regain hit points at the end of 24 hours from this point. You will take 10 off the top of your max. So not. Uther seems to be hell-bent on attacking the creature. The other one is also beaten the fuck out of, but the ghost does not appear to be as beaten the fuck out of. It's technically still not bloodied.
Just to double check, the mummy rot thing isn't like a poisoning effect, is it?
It is a disease, but it's a curse.
Okay, gotcha.
It is not poisoning, no.
Gotcha.
She's just like, I don't know, I'm kind of pro mummy rot.
Mummy rot's the best. Sanat, you'll take... Oh, shit. At the start of your turn, you're taking 18 damage. Sorry.
Wow.
And then Lightning Bolt, who's your target? The
Yep.
ghost? Okay. So,
Oh, shit.
half. See if I can pass this.
I don't remember how many. Oh, yeah, I had 49.
I did not pass the save, so it will take the damage, but it will resist, because resist, just has been doing.
Plus 4.
So plus 4 is 37, half of 37 is 18. I'm getting
You
good.
said I take how many damage?
Yeah, 18 as well. I rolled max. It was great. I loved it. And that's it.
And I'm gonna use my last face up to get out of this. We're gonna go there.
Okay. Bodhi.
Checking some distances real quick.
You watch as
Okay.
Silas fucks it up.
Somehow still butt fumbles it.
So you can help him as an
I'm
action
gonna
still.
continue to help him. I'm going
But
to.
you can also walk away and just be like, yeah, just like I said. It's just you're gonna like,
I'll step away for a second. I'm gonna quicken the spell Bless.
Okay,
Step down here
sure.
and hopefully target Sanat.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do it while you're moving and target each.
Okay, yeah, I'm targeting Sanat, Uther, and Ezekiel.
You want to
with
do it?
Bless.
Do you want to do it to the ghost so it has a plus 1d4 in addition to the other bonus?
To the
It has to
ghost?
save.
Oh, would he still get it when he goes back into his body?
Yeah, I'll allow it because it becomes one creature. I'm not saying.
Yeah,
level
yeah,
of
buddy, you
exhaustion.
need all the help you can get. I'm good.
So Uther, Ezekiel, and the ghost.
Yes.
Okay.
Uther, Ezekiel, and Sanat, or Uther, Silas.
All right.
That's
so
enough.
Nyx, you're up.
Apologies, Sanat.
So start my turn in the aura.
Taking 12.
Ouch. I'm so hurting.
We can't heal you.
I know, so I'm just gonna go back here and I'm going to try to do a sacred flame on that guy. On the one that's hurt by radiant. Which one is that, John?
That's this guy here.
The BBG.
It's a dex save.
I think it's
Yeah, it is. Go ahead, Sacred Flame. I promise, it's a dex save. I played with enough of the clerics to know. Okay, so what's the DC? 17?
Yeah.
Success.
I love that. I rolled.
I have
bad.
advantage on magic.
Yeah, okay. That's so lame. It's like, go get him.
Okay,
It's gonna work
and then you have a
backwards.
bonus action still?
Um,
Get the fuck out of dodge? Okay, we like that.
yeah, we're gonna get out of dodge. It's a little
Okay.
bit, yeah.
So at the beginning of the God King's initiative, I need Uther to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. Okay, you succeed. I'll explain this situation in detail, and you determine how you want to avoid it. You can't avoid it too grandiose, but I'll explain and I'll also show. So as he kind of is taking the radiant damage and dodging the sacred flame, he still has his hand like on the brain of his, what would be the brain of the wrapping, right? And you can see it kind of manifesting a bit around his hand, the sand kind of taking hold to the ghostly form. Kind of annoyed, looks up at you, and then kind of drags his hand towards himself. And you watch as the sarcophagus behind him moves very suddenly through him, kind of causing the wraps to move over and spill over the top of it as it pushes towards you in kind of a sudden fashion. I will put that on the screen. So, as you can see, it kind of shunts into you. You can go backwards or to the side, your choice.
I'm gonna light a cigarette, put my hands in my pockets, and just walk across the top of it.
Ooh, that's kind of cool, actually.
Like a cool, like Cowboy Bebop move.
I will say technically
Whoa.
you have no movement, so you will just
I'll
kind
just
of
hop.
there.
Ooh.
Is what would happen. Is that fair?
Just ride it, yeah.
Yeah, you just jump up on top and then it kind of doot. Okay, so you can see that half of his body's still in the sarcophagus. You see his hand kind of dip into it for a moment, and then he lifts something that's kind of glowing gold in his hand. And in his other hand, he seems to be holding a bit of sand, and the wraps are kind of flowing out from his arms. And at that moment, he, like a Zephyr himself, moves into the steps and disappears into the shadow beneath. And that is where we'll end the session for tonight. Thanks for watching those that did, and we will see you next Sunday, as I think time-wise, it's working out perfectly for the two. So we will see you then. Good night.